Hi there. So in this video I'm going to talk about increasing the volume size of NAS, and not just any NAS but Synology DS220J, which came out earlier this year, and I bought it about a month ago. So the question comes in, what is NAS? NAS is a network attached storage which is connected directly to your router instead of computer. So it is available throughout your local network, and also available outside your network if the IP address is port forwarded correctly. Now what I'm doing, I have two drives in there with 2 terabyte each. They are configured as Synology hybrid RAID, which is actually RAID 1. So the question comes in, what is RAID? RAID is actually redundant array of independent disk, or redundant array of inexpensive disk. Basically what it means, the data is redundant on multiple drives. So in this case RAID 1, the data is mirrored into the second drive and it appears as one, so that if one drive fails, you have the saved data. So what I'm doing here, I am replacing these 2 terabyte hard drive with this Seagate Iron Wolf 6 terabyte hard drives, and I will do it one drive at a time, and when I do it, it will reconfigure itself, but the volume will be limited to 2 terabyte because one of the drive will be 2 terabytes, so it's always limited to the smaller size volume or smaller size hard drive. So now after I will allow about 24 hours because I have about 1 terabyte of data in here. So after that I will put in the second 6 terabyte hard drive, and then I will allow about approximately 20 to 24 hours, and then I will be able to see the volume size 6 terabyte, and this way during this whole process I will not lose any data. I will in fact will be able to access my data as nothing has been missing. So please take a look. Okay, so let's take a look at the status of my NAS by going into the web portal and logging into my NAS by typing in the IP address. Okay, password, okay, alright, show the status of my NAS, healthy, and I'm using almost 50% of the volume. If I go into the storage manager and go into storage pool, it will show that I have 2 drives, each 2 terabyte, and they are configured as Synology hybrid RAID, which is actually RAID 1. In terms of understanding RAID 1, I will have another video to explain what is RAID and what are different types of RAID. For right now, just understand RAID 1 is simply the mirror of one drive, so that the data saved on one drive is simultaneously saved on the other drive, so that if I lose one drive, I have the data saved. So the Synology hybrid RAID is actually you can have 2 different sizes of hard drive set up as RAID 1, whereas the other simplest RAID 1, the RAID controller would not allow you if you use 2 different sizes of hard drive. So here what I'm doing, I'm replacing these with 6 terabyte hard drives. So I'll do one by one, and when I do this I will repair it, and the data, I will not lose any data, it will be just configured into the volume. So let's take a look. Okay, so we're going to open this up, this Synology. Okay, but just by sliding, I already opened these 2 screws over here. Okay, and we're just going to slide it, and here it is. There are 2 drives in there. Okay, and I'm going to replace the top one, so I'm going to open these screws and take the drive out. Okay, so this slides out like that. Okay, now, okay, so I'm gonna slide this 6 terabyte Iron Wolf Seagate in. Okay, it's in. I'm gonna secure it with the screws. Alright, secured. Right, close it up. Okay, and then we're gonna secure it with this 2 screw, but I'm not going to do that because I still have to install the second hard drive 24 hours later. Right. Okay, so I'm going into the web portal of the NAS. It's already beeping. Alright, let's go into the storage manager. Okay. Alright, attention. Okay. Alright. So volume is degraded. Okay, we have to go into the pool. Storage pool, action, and repair. Okay. Alright, and it's next. Yes. I will erase all the data. Okay, apply. As you see, the total capacity is still going to show 1.81 because it is limited to the lowest drive. So it's still working on this, and now I get the green light on it, so the status is healthy and it's repairing right now. Alright, so this is going to take some time, so I'm going to come back and just to see the status of this after it repaired itself. See, right now it's now showing is normal, but the volume is still limited and available capacity is still not there, so it's still working on it. So I'll come back in a little while just to see how it's just doing. Okay, so it's still repairing, but if I go into the volume, I have the available capacity. So it's gonna continue to repair itself and rebuild the array in the background. But if I go into my files, I'll be able to see all my files in here. Okay. There's a little lag, but I can see all my file. I can work on my file, and I'll be able to save anything I want. So okay, it's showing up as normal, but the use capacity is limited, and available capacity is still not showing. But if you go into the volume, it's showing that I still have like about 1 terabyte available, and it's constantly repairing. So it will take a long time after I come back and install the second drive. Alright, so this is almost 24 hours later, even a little bit more, and it's still repairing, checking parity, consistency, and it's showing almost 80%. I guess the reason is because I got a lot of videos and photos and movies, so it's taking a little longer time. So I'm gonna try for another 12 hours or so and just come back and see how it is. But it's almost done, and we shall see. Alright, so the system is finally repaired. It took about 31 or 32 hours for it to be repaired. If we go into the storage manager and go into storage pool, is totally healthy and it's not showing any repair prompt here, and the volume is still showing the lowest of the two drive. So my next move is going to be to put the second 6 terabyte hard drive in there, and then it will reconfigure itself again, but this time it will be increased to 6 terabyte capacity. Alright, so now I'm going to open this up to install the second hard drive. Alright, so take this out. Okay. Alright, so this time I'm going to take this one out. This one was already installed before. Right, so let's do that. Okay, comes out. Alright, so this is the second one. It's gonna go in there. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna close it. Okay, this is the way to do it. Okay, this time I'm going to put those screw because we don't need to open this again. Alright, so I'm gonna plug this in and we're gonna see that what would be the status. So now when I plugged it back, it's beeping again, showing degraded NAS. So let's take a look. Okay, so let's just log in. All right. Okay. Let's go into the storage pool. All right, it's degraded. Go into the action. Come on, loading. All right, action and repair. Okay. Next, yes, okay, so now it's gonna reconfigure itself, and the moment it starts saving, the beep will stop, and beep has stopped. Okay, so you see one of the drive is normal, that's the one that we had it before, and then one I just put it in is getting initialized right now, and it's showing as healthy, so it's repairing right now, so that will take some time, probably another 30 hours or so. We just have to wait and see. Right now, let me see how much is the volume available, and still loading, so we still don't know yet. Because it has not repaired completely yet, although it's showing normal healthy disk, is still showing the capacity of 1.79, which is 2 terabyte. I guess it's because the data that was already there, that was like inconsistent with the 2 terabyte hard drive. So after it finish, it is going to give us this much, okay, almost 6 terabyte. All right, so we'll come back and recheck that. Hi, so I came back to see the status of the repair 12 hours later, and to my surprise, I noticed that it was already repaired. So if I look at the notification, 12 hours ago the system has degraded, and then it says 5 hours ago the system successfully repaired. So in 7 hours it was done. What it took 32 hours before, now on this second 6 terabyte hard drive, it was done in 7 hours. So this Seagate Iron Wolf NAS is great. Okay, so if I go into the storage manager and go into the storage pool, it shows the total capacity 6 terabyte. If I go into the volume, now it's showing the available capacity close to 5 terabyte. So I changed the whole system from 2 terabyte to 6 terabyte and did not even lose any data, and I had access to this data. Well, this is great. So thank you for watching, and also I'm going to put another video in there, a link to another video from Make Use Of, and they have explained the review of Synology DS220J very beautifully. So please take a look at that video, and thank you very much for watching this, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.